Here we go. I'm going to read it off. Your next comedy is proud to be returning to the Improv, where this crazy comedy trip started for her in November of 2006 from Bowie, Maryland. Please welcome Joyce Rebar. Give it up for Joyce, folks.
Thanks. How's everyone doing? Me too. Well, I was afraid I was going to be late getting here tonight. I was looking for something quick to make for dinner. I found this pasta salad that comes in a box. They call it suddenly salad. But you have to boil water, let the pasta cook for about 15 minutes, add some Italian seasonings, throw in some olives. I really think they need to rename this product. And they should call it eventually salad. I waited so long for that pasta salad, I ate a whole pint of Ben & Jerry's. I love Ben & Jerry's ice cream. I recently entered the new flavor contest they had on their website. I suggested a scrumptious pumpkin cheesecake flavor, complete with tasty morsels of chocolate mixed in. I was sure they would read my entry and say, "This woman is brilliant. We need her in our new flavor division." But I wasn't even in the running. Turns out the woman who won suggested a flavor she called Puttin' on the Ritz. It was basically vanilla ice cream with Ritz crackers. If I had known they were looking for the cheapest, most inappropriate ingredient to add to ice cream, I would have suggested ramen noodle surprise. I guess the surprise would be it's always on special, 10 pints for $1. One of my other favorite things is Victoria's Secret. I buy all my underwear from Victoria's Secret. Last December, I was making out my Christmas list. I thought I would be cute and write underwear from Vicky's Secret. I thought everyone would know what store I was referring to. But my mom looked up a Vicky's Secret online and bought me underwear from there. Turns out Vicky is an old woman, and her secret is that she has incontinence problems. She wanted to make something a little prettier than Depends. They are comfortable, but a little thick and itchy. She crochets them all. Vicky is a crafty woman. I think she's got another website where she sells snow globes. And the snow globes are weird little things, huh? Just pretty little scenes with snow wafting down. Or you can buy one of a city you visited recently to kind of remind you of your trip. And if your family vacations were like mine, you get a little stressed out every time you look at it. I recently bought kind of a generic snow globe of a scene in the DC area. And there's not very much snow in it, just about 5 flakes wafting down. And it's a scene of a bunch of people rushing out of the grocery store with armfuls of milk, bread, and toilet paper. They all had their kids with them because apparently schools were closed that day. I may not be as talented as that Vicky woman, but I did sing in a talent show once. It was a fundraiser for my softball league. And I thought everyone in the league was volunteering to be in the show, so I did too. Turns out I was the only one. And the guy who organized it was a drag queen. He enlisted all of his drag queen friends to be in the show. And I showed up and they handed me a wig and a dress, which I thought was a little frumpier than everyone else's. I decided not to complain. I made my drag queen name Perky Gales. They said it should be the name of your first pet and the street you grew up on, so that was my gerbil's name, Perky. They were all putting on the fake boobs and taping up their crotches. And I thought I had an advantage in that area, but they taped mine anyway. Something about making it look authentic. So I was miserable, but I went out and sang my number. Only they made me actually sing instead of lip-syncing like the other drag queens. And they kept the music up as high as usual. So I'm trying to belt out the song. My friends are gesturing for me to sing louder. I'm dancing my little heart out. People are handing me dollar bills. It's just crazy to think back on that day. So until then, I never thought Perky Gales would have a chance to make a public appearance. One thing I've noticed in my travels is Perky Gales. Hotel designers these days are still numbering their high-rises without a 13th floor. Like they think the forces of darkness are in the elevator going 12, 14, crap. There's not a 13th floor. I guess I'm going to have to find another hotel where I can make a vase fall on the head of the guest in room 1301. I'm pretty sure the forces of evil can count for themselves. At least that drag queen was pretty good at math. I've heard that if you're having electrical problems with your car, it smells like burning toast. So every time I drive into DC on Route 50, there's this one place where I think I smell burning toast. One time I thought I better pull over and check it out, so I took the next exit. Sure enough, 2 blocks up, a new toast factory. I want to be a leader in the toast industry, exporting white toast, wheat toast, Texas toast, even French toast. But they just can't seem to get the recipe right. Sadly, this problem was foreshadowed in their advertising campaign. About 90 feet further up the road is a big billboard with a picture of the factory and their slogan, DC's newest factory, we're toast. All right, that's it for me. You guys have been great.